because I don't know if this is normal rain or if this is plasma or what, you all. But this is, there's a lot of activity that's taken place. If you're all tuning in, I tried to do live. I tried to go live and it literally locked up my screen. I've been watching South Africa for a while. I have. And I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I think there's a lot of plasma activity taking place. I do. If you want me to be honest with you, a whole lot of plasma activity that takes place. This doesn't look like normal rain. It doesn't. It doesn't look like normal snow. It's just wild. Hello, and thank you for joining. Yeah, I've been having a hard time, you all. I really have. They don't do me right, whoever they are. Look at this. If you go to this specific webcam in Cape Town, South Africa, before this plasma starts, there's a whole lot of orb, spirit orb wind is what there is, you all. Spirit orb wind. See, this is in this one area right here. You can almost see it like in the background. You see those big round orbs flowing through here, you all? This is the normal speed. I don't think I have sped it up at all. In fact, I'm going to make sure I didn't speed it up. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to take a look, you all. No, that's normal speed. If I was to slow it down, you'd be able to see it better. But that's okay, you all. We are in Cape Town, South Africa. And I've been watching it. And I think there's something going on. There's some kind of a spiritual thing taking place. And if it was rain ain't going to do loop-de-loops. Okay, it isn't. It ain't going to literally throw a curve ball. Look at that. See that big old plasma ball that literally came this way, you all? This is mind-boggling. Yeah. No, I won't watch that show, The Haunting. I won't, because it's probably scary. Now, it is windy. You can see the bushes moving, but I've not seen it like this before. Do you see, like, if you slow it down, you can see they take these wild turns. Like, you can have them going straight down, some of these going straight down, and see how they're literally, some of them are literally turning curves in all directions. You see that one did a great big loop, you all. This is the wildest thing. And why do you get the little balls like in there? The plasma balls also in here is what's interesting. If you're just tuning in, I like looking at it. I really do, because they are literally like coming in like somebody's throwing a ball. It's like a battle taking place. It really does look like a battle taking place, because these things are literally crisscrossing. They are going all over the place is what they're doing. Oh, I don't think I could watch it. I don't really watch much movies either. I try to stay away from them. Look at that, you all. This is Cape Town, South Africa. And you know that South Africa, Cape Town, Table Mountain is like this earth chakra. Did you see that white ball coming in there, you all? They are all getting in on this, is what it looks like. They're all getting in on this. And literally, plasma does look like this. If you've ever filmed plasma, some of these rods can get humongous, literally humongous. Some of them are humongous. This is Cape Town, if you're just tuning in with me. This don't look normal. It doesn't. And you're reading a lot more these days. Susan B., honey, thank you. Yeah. I think it's mesmerizing. It really is. All the different directions this stuff goes. And in the midst of it, you have some that literally come out of nowhere, straight through. How can it come, a lot of them straight down, and then you have some other ones that coming through and like penetrating right through the center. It's like they're trying to get through the defenses or something. Oh my gosh, you are so wild looking. It really is. Oh, you're welcome too, Susan, honey. Yeah. I like to come over here at night, and I will get on these African the webcams in Africa, because they got some nice ones with some wildlife and stuff. And you can watch great big gigantic orbs come right there in front of the camera faces, and they sit there in midair, and the camera stares at them, and then they just move away. It's really, really strange. Perfectly round. Oh, look at this. It's so much energy. Well, we know the whole world's got energy in it, but this is a lot right here. Your sister caught something unique in Georgia. I've got a telegram. Whoa. I got a telegram page. I really don't get on much of my accounts. At times I don't. It's like, boom. Yeah, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it? It's wild. It's nonstop action. Nonstop action, you all. Yeah, it is. You have different types too. All over the place, and try to get over here. Yes. You know, I thought, well, if I don't do very many uploads or live streams, maybe more people will get notifications. But you know what? It's so hard. It isn't, because I want to share so much, and if I limit myself to 1 or 2 videos a day, I can't share what I want to share. I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing. You, I really am. Um, it's so mesmerizing, is what it is. I've never heard of the chupacabra. I can't even say that word, what you said, the chupacabra. Red cloud. I haven't heard of what you're saying. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's so hard to pronounce. Yeah, it is. It's neat to watch. It's really neat to watch. They like come out of, I wonder why some, when they come, they look like balls that are coming, and then it's so wild. You have thin plasma rods, you have thick plasma rods, and they do all kinds of stuff. They're doing all kinds of stuff. Is what they're doing. Yeah, it is soothing. It's relaxing. I could watch it. I could sit and watch it and just fall asleep. It's like they just keep going, and this is normal speed. I can see in the background. I can see the translucent. There's a flurry of translucent orbs also in here, but they're in the background, and I don't know if they've made themselves. It also looks fascinating. Slow down and zoom in. Yes, Susan, it does. Yeah. Just think this is their normal speed, the normal speed right here, real-time speed. It's so fast. It's like they touch down and I guess pull themselves back up, some of them. It's like unending. Yes, you can. No, it's not normal. It isn't. Oh, and Susan, honey. Yes, this video on the YouTube can get slowed down also, which is neat. I wonder, during plasma times, when you're outside and you see these things, can you, I'm sure you feel the energy. Now, there's going to be some people who say this is just rain or snow or whatever. Well, plasma looks like this. It really does. Plasma looks like this. No, they're not bugs. Okay, let me help you out. Okay, I got you. Let me help you out. I got you too. See, I can do this. Yeah, it might look like snow, but see, plasma also looks like this. Well, you could say plasma mixed with snow if it's snowing. I don't know what it's doing in Cape Town. It's just a flurry of activity. It's just this is going all over the place. It was all quiet and there was nothing but translucent orbs. And then all of a sudden this started. You can see some of these, they literally come in from the middle. They come in from the middle while some go straight down and they're bigger. They come in and then they go straight up. This is the 4th beach live. Clifton 4th beach is what it is. Clifton Beach, in Cape Town, is where it's at. Yeah, they do look like skinny, tiny glow sticks. Yeah, if you slow this down, you're going to see some that literally loop all the way around and they come down through here. Yes, that's what it is. Yeah, so many volcanoes and stuff. Is there a I think there's a serpent head near Table Mountain too. Serpent head or something. I can't remember exactly what it is. See, look how they come in, you all. It's like, what's really going on? Yeah. 63 degrees. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's well, as we learned today, that everything is energy. There's energy everywhere, energy flowing all over the place. And it is windy in Cape Town, but still, these are going in all types of direction. The big dumbs, demonic portals and stargates. Well, you could slow it. Let me see if I don't like to mess with this too much, so we can, this is slowed down. Okay, yeah, okay, we can look at it slowed down for a tad bit. You can see, look, is this like fireworks? These are literally like fireworks going all over the place, is what they're like. It's like fireworks. Boom. This is the slowest speed, a 0.25. What we're looking at now, 0.25. Here they come. A lot of these, there's some bigger ones in here that literally have extensions on the sides of them, like a arrow with feathers and stuff on a lot of these rods. See them flying down through there? They like have wings or something. So that is slowed down. I think that they're battling. I really do. The skinny ones and the bigger ones, I think it's a plasma-like battle. They literally look like spears being thrown. What if they are spears being thrown? And see, that's normal speed and it picked up. What if it's spears being thrown, plasma spears? They're just battling it out. Whoa. Now, you know, these are coordinated flying. This is a very slow speed. They are literally all over the place. It's mind-boggling. Boom, that one came straight through. You got some that come straight through. They literally, like if you was dropping pixie sticks and they all got mixed up on the way down. This is what it looked like, a bunch of pixie sticks all messed up. But then you got things flying through the center. Also, they're going in too many directions, is what they're doing. Yeah, they are. They literally, it's some kind of a battle. It's a plasma battle, is what it is. And I guess that's how they do their battles, like that. Just keep going and going and going, like that. Now, if we speed it up, these things are going to go so fast. Yeah, no, it's not snow. Well, it's easy to automatically say what we used to see, what some are seeing if they have never looked at plasma or anything else. It's easy to dismiss, to some, quite easy, but it's not. An invasion? Well, I hope not. I really hope it isn't. Because they came in all of a sudden. And this is the timestamp. Okay, it's right after midnight. So I would expect activity like this after midnight. I really would. I would expect this type of activity after midnight. I really would, because whenever you go to these live webcams and you watch them, abnormal activity occurs. Even like in the Ukraine with the plasma, it picks up the closer it gets to midnight. Totally picks up. No, it's not behind a window. Everything you see on the internet, you're looking at it through a screen regardless. And when you look at your phone, you're looking at it through a screen. Wow. It's like, oh my gosh. I've seen these before. I have. Where was the other place? I've seen these in Hawaii one time. They were going all over the place. This right here is slowed down. If we are to speed this up, this thing right here will go on really fast. I'm going to put it back at the, I'm going to put it back on the normal speed, you all, because that was at 0.25. Let's put it back to normal. This is now normal. This is the normal speed. This is in Cape Town on Clifton Beach, 4th Street. Cape Town, South Africa. And so this is, oh my gosh, this is so normal. No, this is not Hawaii, but yeah, in Hawaii last year, we caught some of this. It was late at night too. And then it stopped. It stopped all of a sudden. This stuff's just going in all directions. I've caught some of this at my home too. Some gigantic rods, plasma rods, but I never had this many at once. I never did. But this right here, this, oh my gosh, you all, this place is literally loaded with energy. Cape Town, South Africa is loaded with energy. Well, I put it back to normal speed, but yes, it is getting more intense now. It is. Well, I think this earth probably is sick with what's happening on it. I really have seen an increase. Look at that great big plasma orb in the back end. Did you see it? It just showed up. You all see the big plasma orb that just showed up? Okay, now it's gone. Okay, that's fine. Great. Wow. Yeah. Wow. That was wild. Yeah, it was. It literally appeared out of nowhere. And I think it's like a plasma orb too. And there's a lot of them seen in the live webcams. That was amazing, you all. This is this time right now in Cape Town, right here. That is the time in Cape Town, South Africa. Ash from the volcano. Some people can have plasma on them also. There are people who have who have what they call ecoplasma. I can't remember how you say it, ecoplasma, that comes out of their bodies. If you ever seen those like things where they get these plasma out of these people's body, it does happen. No, it's 60 some odd degrees in Africa right now. In South Africa, there'll be plenty of people who see this in South Africa, this video, and they'll comment in the comment section, and they'll tell you what was happening in South Africa, because they live there, right in this area in Cape Town. The transporter's chamber is unstable. Can you see me? Whoever said that, I can see your comment. From Cape Town, you're so welcome. Yeah, good. And it's going to be a hot day, Eloise, in Cape Town. All over the world, you all. And some people are all too readily to dismiss it. Okay, I've seen another orb show up. See, the thing is, they show up in the background. The orbs show up in the background, the big plasma orbs, and then you got all this plasma that's literally coming through like this. Which is interesting. Oh. Oh my gosh, you all, we have been on here for 27 minutes. South Africa and Scriptural Jerusalem. Yeah. It's like, oh. Now it's tipped over into 1 o'clock in the morning in South Africa. 1 o'clock in the morning. You ever wonder why things happen in the wee hours of the morning? Have you ever wondered that? Because there is really a lot of things happen in the world in the wee hours of the morning. Gosh. You all can slow this down on the YouTube, but I think you can slow it down. You can slow it down to a 0.25. If I slowed it down here, you would see it more. I think I see some dark energy too coming through. Some dark energy. If I slow it back down to a 0.25, you might see it a little. I slowed it down to a 0.25. Yeah, there is some dark plasma in here, but they go in all over the place. Some of these do. On some other webcams, some of these literally look like they have feathers. Well, that's the only way I can describe it. Feathers on their sides as they come down. You see how they jump, they come down and loop up. They're going in every single direction. Explains your headaches and irritability. Well, the energy is literally through the roof. Look now, see it's picking back up. It's literally picking back up. And this is on slow. You have to ask yourself, once this passes in front of the camera, does it just continue on its way? Because literally, you can see them. They're literally coming in. What I think is like a portal has been opened, or they're coming from the other dimension. Well, we can't see it. These cameras can pick up a lot of things, a whole lot of things. Let me turn it back to the normal speed. Okay, it's back at the normal speed. They're at the, this is 102. I don't know how long this takes place, how long it goes on. It goes down, it goes up, in all directions. A moving and organic grid. You see some of them literally come from the one side and the others come from the center. It's literally like a, I don't know, a offense tactic, battle tactic, battle moves. Like even when you play football, you have some of the players, they go in one direction on one side and another direction on the other side, and then you have some that go up into the middle. They do all kinds of moves. It might be slowing down now. I'm not for sure. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy in South Africa, in Cape Town right now. I'm not sure how long it goes on. Oh, you all go, my goodness, it's going to go on forever. It is going to go on forever. Look down here. See where I'm at on this bar? It literally is going to go on for a long time. Let me look at this down here. As I do this, you can come over here to this webcam and you can see it. It looks pretty wild. Oopsie. Yeah, so it's just going to keep going and going. I can't stay on here all night. Okay, you see this right here? Oh, it looks like it stops. Let me show you this right here. Look in the background down here. This flurry right here, this is literally tons and tons of translucent orbs that come through like waves in the air. Translucent orbs. That's what it is. So, yeah, you all. Let me get down here at it. Let me do this. It's going to spin around you. I'm getting ready to end this video is what I'm going to get ready to do because it's been going on for a long time. This could go on all night, and I got to make myself calm down and go to bed. But you can check it out. See, Clifton Beach webcam, Cape Town. And like I said, there's some who's going to say, well, it's just rain, it's snow, it's could be anything. Well, I think it's a lot of energy. I really do. And it is relaxing. It's relaxing to watch, and it's exciting. It's energy. It's moving fast, so it'll give you energy. It is relaxing. It is. So with that being said, it could be a geostorm or something. With that being said, you all, I am going to go. And thank you, Susan Honey, for being on here. And thank you all for being on here, too. Please give this video a thumbs up. It's really interesting. It's neat. Oh, I see the orbs in the background. You see that in the very background? You see like that one, what it looks like in the background? It literally is a ton of orbs in the background. Translucent orbs. There's so many of them. Actually, there's a ton of them. I'm going to go, you all. You are so welcome. And thank you again, Susan. Thank you all for tuning in. It's really interesting. And again, this is Clifton Fourth Beach webcam in Cape Town, South Africa. You can check it out. Well, they're flying in. They're flying in, you all. It's really exciting. It is. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours, love. You have a wonderful evening, and thank you so much for tuning in. You're so very welcome.